Hey there everyone and welcome to some more Near Monsters PvP. This is the third and final video of me using my Lunartic team in the recent PvP event. You can check out the other two videos in the description. So in this video we've got two matches against some people who, they're not like absolute top tier teams, but they're good teams and they were quite interesting matches, so I saved the recordings and thought I'd share them with you. So this is actually someone I'd faced a couple of times before. I kind of knew what I was getting up against. I knew I've got that Angelion that if I kill a couple of monsters I can break his Link Shadow, so that Angelion isn't going to be a problem, and otherwise I've got to deal with that Gear Tyrant because I've just used Switch Friend, if I use Switch Friend then I've got to deal with the death sentence on it. So anyway, going into this match, I don't really know what these two matches have like going on. Previously I've sort of looked over the matches before doing the commentary, but this one I don't really know what's going on, so I'm going to have to, it's going to be a little bit more like live commentary. So anyway, he did that stun bomb. I had to do the give turn to Jackalhotep to get rid of his protector stun absorber, because that was going to come in and purify. Got a little bit of a problem with the death sentence on Mechaviathan. I haven't got a reliable way to get rid of it yet, especially if he does fast strike on Jackalhotep now. But he decides to skip for some reason. Because he's going to knock it back. Try to time the fast strike on my Mechaviathan by the looks of it. But unfortunately it doesn't kill it. So yeah, he's a bit stuffed there. I was really hoping that Angelion would get a turn first so I could purify Lunartic. It's a bit disappointing that I couldn't actually get that. And now I'm in a bit of an awkward situation because I wanted the double knockback because he's got that Disikion, and I absolutely hate facing Disikion unless I've got auto poison. So yeah, it goes a bit badly for me now. I had to kind of accept the death sentence, but luckily here I can take out Alpha Gear and make him weak to stun actually, which is good for my Malwing, which is about to come in, as well as stopping the Link death sentence here. And I haven't really got any protectors for a while, so we're kind of safe. So yeah, I've got a few problem monsters. I mean, Soul Blaze isn't that much of a problem. It's quite slow with the killing. Once it gets a kill it can accelerate and do the blood crave and stuff, but it hasn't actually got a kill, so it's still got to do that fast strike. But yeah, I need to get rid of Gear Tyrant, and right now I'm thinking through what I'm going to do using as many seconds as I can. And so yeah, I'm just going to Bloodthirst Gear Tyrant to get rid of it like that. And I have a feeling what I was thinking here is like he's probably going to fast strike my Tygoron, and because he's now weak to stun, it's not good for him. It's now just allowing me to do everything I want. So yeah, it turned out it did. I was thinking here as well, does Raw Blood Fury put Disikion to hold ground? I don't know, but it does. Apparently it does. There's probably a chance it doesn't, because it's not like Raw Blood Fury after one kill isn't ridiculously strong, especially from a monster like Angelion. But anyway, I decided to get a kill on Malwing and keep Malwing in the game rather than using blowback. I quite like doing that and sort of saving the blowback for then something which I want to knock back, especially if I've got something like Angelion that's going to protect me from stun. So Malwing's actually quite safe. His turns are quite quick. But anyway, so it's worked out quite well. At this point I didn't notice that Stratustrike went to sleep. For some reason I forgot that Malwing put something to sleep, so I should have done Purify All there, and then killed it with my own Malwing, but oh well, it's fine. So from here I can actually kill Soul Blaze and then use a Purify All. I was thinking about that, but I didn't for some reason. I'm actually remembering the match as it's playing out. I can't remember exactly what I'm trying to do here. I also forget that bronze shell in position 2 is shielded. I definitely could have done that. Definitely could have hit that at a couple of points. But I choose not to. Anyway, I was focusing on killing the gold tail when it comes in, because obviously that's a really big problem with its potent sleep. I did the Purify All mainly to line things up. I think, yeah, I wanted to knock back the what do you call it? Sorry, can't remember. Angelion, as well as get kills and stuff, and have the Purify All there. And I didn't know what was coming in, so I did that to try and be safe. Turns out it wasn't actually safe because Prismarix came in, but he's got a couple of bronze shells there, so we are mostly safe. I don't particularly know what I was thinking during those last stages, but I knew that I'd won the match at this point, I think I beat this person every single time I faced them, so I knew it was a win from the beginning, really. It was just a case of, how exactly I play it, and at this point my brain must have switched off, so I was just doing a few random things. So anyway, he chooses to skip with his Leoronyx. I always like to wait for them to protect and then knock them back, because that's the preferred thing. So when they come in, they're just a stun absorber that doesn't really do anything. So anyway, I decided to charge the Bloodthirst there, and then if he uses protect, knockback's not for a while, but it's not really a big problem. You can see I'm in a secure position. I can't be stunned. I've got an Auto Protect Plus on the field, and I've got charged sweepers. So from here, it's pretty much game win, and I think he gives up very shortly after this. I definitely should have hit the shielded one at this point. Don't know why. That's the point I should have used double survivor. Sorry, excuse me. Should have used double survivor on the shielded bronze shell and then hit them all with Diamonoid, because it would leave them all on half health and stuff. Be perfect. But anyway, I got the game win at that point. So this next match is against Freddy, and he has 2 twin killers. Oh my god. It's rare you see that these days, but it does counter my one-on-one immediately. And then he's got another couple of monsters which are strong. You can see only Ryzen could be stunned as well, so it's actually a viable front line, even in some top tier stuff. And everything's fast, so he can do a lot of damage with this front line. Chrono killing Ryzen's definitely the safe option here. Unfortunately, he's going to fast strike something with that Tygoron. I can't stop it. And it may not even be my Mechaviathan. Oh, he Chrono Killers with that, of course, because I was thinking about the Chromera doing that, but no. So I believe that Camuworm has got the kill here. So Camuworm's the one I want to remove from the field, because it's got Death Wish as the secret skill, which means he's going to instantly kill something as he gets a turn. Shadowworm hasn't got any kill, but yeah, the real problem is Tygoron, because next in line I have Malwing. I also have my Tygoron, and as his team gets stunned, which he's going to try to trigger that stun, Tygoron's going to get turns. So I've got to knock back Tygoron, really. And then if he kills my Tygoron, he's now going to at least have 2 of his team stunned. But he goes for Angelion, as probably was the best bet. And then he's able to kill the Malwing with his Shadowworm. I was so lucky that the Dreamy Entrance hit Camuworm, because that was just the best target, because it was the one that couldn't be stunned, as well as it was about to get an instant kill on something. So yeah, pretty safe from here for a little bit. I can choose to kill things. I'm going to use that Swift Chrono Kid on Chromera. And then I look at the next monsters in line and think, oh, perfect, because Double Bloodthirst with Delugazar kills almost all the super epics. I know it will kill that Dark Stag, because that's an epic. Actually, sorry, I mean super epics. Do I mean... Yeah, I mean all epics he kills. Super epics, I think he kills most with Double Bloodthirst after just 1 kill. And then Regalion is holy, so it can be one-shot too. So he one-shots both of those. My team gets stunned, but it doesn't really matter because Tygoron gets a turn. And yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of in control now. So this was actually quite a surprising match for me, because it had both those twin killers on the front line. They immediately took down my Stratustrike, and I was thinking, oh dear, like he really can. He's got a very offensive line. He can get through a lot of my monsters. However, as it turns out, probably largely in part to that Dreamy Entrance hitting Camuworm. But to be honest, Dreamy Entrance is going to hit one of them, and any one of them is going to help me out. But I'm then able to take control because of that. This is actually one of the rare cases I use dual give turn and don't give it to Tygoron. It's almost always best to use it as a free turn for another monster. So you give 1 turn to Tygoron and 1 turn to something else. However, in this case, because they're stunned, and I'm looking ahead and I'm looking at Valzareign there, I actually want to give turn to Cyclozar as the second one. I delayed talking there, I didn't want to spoil it. So then, yeah, I just kill up those 2, because they're the most soon to get turns. And then Celestoids, thankfully, is 62 seconds, so it's just a little bit slower than me getting these 2 hits. He's going back into a Link Holy lineup here with Midas Dragon, which isn't bad, but it's not the best thing in the world, and certainly it's not what he needs right now. So he's able to use Death Wish at this point, hits the Tygoron, stuns stuff, and unfortunately my Cyclozar has a turn just 5 seconds before his Midas Dragon. So yeah, we're able to just storm it now. And of course, this is going to hit Delugazar. I could call that even before it happened. Yeah, it always happens. The Death Revenge hits Delugazar. But anyway, it's fine. I got my Diamonoid out. He can't really do much there. So this is where I use Quake. You can see hitting the bronze shell down to like 2/3 or so. And then pretty much Protector Killer at this point. But I think what I might do instead is I might skip, because that Nultron next in line, it would be much better to Chrono Killer that. So yeah, Camiworm is one of the weakest legendaries in the game. It doesn't help having lowest defense possible and high speed. So then, yeah, I was able to just kill that off instantly with a Bloodthirst after 1 kill. And then Cyclozar does that. And here's game win. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.